For 60 years, the Porsche 911 has been the constant. It is the North Star of the sports car world. It evolves, but it never changes its soul. But for 2026, Porsche has done something that has purists screaming. They have electrified the icon. This is the 992.2 generation. And for the first time in history, the 911 is a hybrid. Today, we are going to find out if high-voltage batteries have ruined the world's best sports car, or if Porsche has somehow cheated physics again. We are looking at the new T-Hybrid GTS, the refreshed base Carrera, and the controversial interior changes that have people asking if Porsche has lost its way. Welcome back to Apex Reveal. Let's start with the headline, the engine. If you buy the base Carrera, you can breathe easy. It keeps a traditional 3.0-liter twin-turbo flat-six. It has been tweaked with the intercoolers from the old turbo models, bumping power to 388 horsepower. It is fast, familiar, and purely mechanical. But the car everyone is talking about is the 911 Carrera GTS. This is where the revolution is happening. Porsche calls it the T-Hybrid. It uses a brand new 3.6-liter flat-six engine with a single turbocharger. But this isn't a normal turbo. It has an electric motor inside it. This motor spins the turbo up instantly, eliminating lag before the exhaust gas even arrives. There is a second electric motor integrated into the 8-speed PDK transmission. The result is a combined output of 532 horsepower and 449 pound-feet of torque. But the numbers don't tell the story. The response does. Because the electric motor fills the torque gap, this engine feels naturally aspirated. It hits 60 miles per hour in 2.9 seconds. That is supercar territory. And crucially, it doesn't need to be plugged in. It charges itself using the engine and regenerative braking. The biggest fear with hybrids is weight. We saw the new BMW M5 gain 1,000 pounds when it went hybrid, but Porsche is different. The entire hybrid system in the 911 adds only about 100 pounds. The 1.9 kilowatt-hour battery is tiny, about the size of a standard 12-volt car battery, and sits under the front hood where the luggage used to go. This means the 911 retains its agility. It doesn't feel like a heavy EV. It feels like a 911 on caffeine. Visually, the 2026 model has evolved. The front bumper now features active vertical slats that open and close to manage airflow. It looks like gills on a shark. The turn signals are gone from the bumper. They are now integrated directly into the Matrix LED headlights, giving the car a cleaner, more robotic face. But the interior is where the real controversy lies. For the first time, there is no analog tachometer. The instrument cluster is now a fully digital 12.6-inch curved screen. It is sharp, customizable, and looks modern, but we miss the physical needle dancing in the center. And then, there is the starter. Since 1963, you started a 911 by turning a key, or a dummy key, on the left side of the steering wheel. It was a ritual. For 2026, that is gone. It is now a simple push button. It seems like a small detail, but for a car built on heritage, it feels like a loss of character. However, once you are moving, you forget about the button. The driving dynamics are, quite simply, perfection. The GTS now comes standard with rear axle steering and active roll stabilization that runs off the high-voltage hybrid system. The car corners flatter than ever before. The steering is telepathic, and despite the hybridization, it still sounds like a Porsche. There is no fake spaceship noise here, just the mechanical thrash of a flat-six spinning to 7,500 revolutions per minute. So, is the 2026 Porsche 911 ruined? Absolutely not. The T-Hybrid system is an engineering masterpiece. It uses electricity not to save the planet, but to make the car faster and more responsive. It fills the gaps in the power band and eliminates turbo lag forever. If you are a purist who needs a manual transmission, you will have to look at the Carrera T or the GT3, because the hybrid GTS is PDK only. But for everyone else, this is the future of performance. It is sharper, faster, and more capable than ever. The king is dead. Long live the king. Thanks for watching this review on Apex Reveal. Are you sold on the hybrid 911, or would you stick with the base model to avoid the batteries? Let me know in the comments below. Drive safe.